Hello there. We've seen some record-breaking October heat across central and southern parts of Europe over recent days, and things are going to stay very warm as high pressure sits over Central Europe. So that's going to drag in warm air from North Africa across Portugal, Spain, France, stretching up towards Germany, northern Italy as well. Further north, meanwhile, more unsettled for northern parts of the UK and across Scandinavia. Quite a deep area of low pressure, bringing some cooler, windier weather there. It's looking mostly dry across Turkey. One or two showers for the Balkans into Greece and southern parts of Italy, but warm weather holds on across the Balearics towards Lisbon. Temperatures at around 30 degrees on Friday. It's going to warm up still through into the weekend. Warm and dry for France, southern parts of the UK as well. But we've got some wet and windy weather arriving across southern parts of Norway, Sweden, and that's going to push in towards southern Finland and across the Baltic states. So some really strong winds for Estonia, Latvia, for instance, as well. So it's looking cooler and more unsettled towards the northeast, but warmer weather and dry with lots of sunshine further south and west. The outlook then is a largely dry, settled one for London, Paris, Madrid and Rome. Temperatures well above average for London and Paris. Perhaps a bit more rain arriving through the middle part of next week. Further east across Europe, a few showers in store for Berlin over the next few days. Not as warm as it has been, and the breeze picking up too. Bye-bye. Hello. Tropical storm Philippe is heading its way northwards close to Bermuda, and we have got warnings there for the strong winds and the heavy rain on the way. Could be about 3 to 6 inches of rainfall. That system will then weaken but spread up close to Nova Scotia, New England, as well as we head on into the weekend. Meanwhile, across North America in general, high pressure for many central areas and actually cooler than average for the central plains as well. Some showers from the Appalachians up towards New England, blustery conditions around the Great Lakes, but real contrast in temperature out there at the moment, so pretty warm for many western areas. We're seeing showers pushing in across Alaska and British Columbia on Friday, but Vancouver looks dry, and then down towards Washington, Oregon and California. Temperatures are above average and they're going to continue to rise over the next few days. So a lot of warm, dry weather towards the west as we head towards the weekend. Calgary significantly warming up. Temperatures there at well above average. Meanwhile, things are looking more unsettled towards the east. So we've got these showers heading close to Montreal. Could be 1 or 2 cropping up from New York on Friday. Looking dry as we head further south. Washington DC towards Myrtle Beach, plenty of sunshine there, and temperatures still above average down towards Florida as well, but we could catch a few showers for the likes of Orlando and Miami as well. But over the next few days, temperatures coming down towards many eastern areas as we see the arrival of some heavy showers. Bye-bye. Hello. Tropical storm Philippe did bring some big waves, some heavy rain and some strong winds to portions of the Caribbean earlier in the week. That is now clearing away, so some quieter weather in store. We'll have a look at that in just a moment. Further south, though, we've got this frontal system here, which is going to bring some heavy rain to the far south of Brazil, perhaps into parts of Paraguay too, for Friday into the weekend. Now to the north of that frontal system, very warm weather still holding on. Another warm day for Paraguay, Bolivia, parts of Peru, stretching through the Amazon basin where temperatures are well above average. Still some heavy showers affecting parts of Colombia towards Venezuela as well. Drier weather through central parts of Brazil, but some heavier showers towards the south, and then this zone of heavy rain sitting across the far south of Brazil. Cooler conditions to the south of that, particularly down towards Patagonia, where it's rather cool, unsettled, windy and showery too. So here's the outlook. Some heavy rain for Sao Paulo over the next few days. Buenos Aires, though, looking dry and temperatures generally in the mid-20s. Now for Mexico, still some heavy downpours and thunderstorms for the north, but also around the Bay of Campeche, some showers too. A little bit quieter for the Yucatan Peninsula in towards western Cuba as well. Still some heavy showers towards the Leeward Islands, but after the strong winds that we've had for the British and the US Virgin Isles in particular, things are now looking less windy. So Havana looks largely dry for the next few days. Plenty of heavy showers for Panama City. Hello there. We've got some particularly warm weather across the far northwest of Africa at the moment, so temperatures above average for the likes of Morocco, Western Sahara as well. Meanwhile, cooler conditions as we head further east into Libya towards northern Egypt as well. Quite breezy conditions here as well. So you can see the breeze coming in from the north across parts of Egypt, towards Sudan, Chad and Niger as well, quite breezy. And you can see this zone of showers, which could be pretty heavy actually, producing some localised flooding for northern Chad. Meanwhile, for much of Central Africa, temperatures are well above average at the moment, slightly cooler down towards South Africa. Cape Town 18 degrees, could be 1 or 2 showers around there. So for Cape Town then, temperatures remaining in high teens generally over the next few days, perhaps a bit of rain as we head into next week. Dakar, warm, dry, 32 degrees or so. For Cairo, temperatures coming down a touch over the next couple of days, but should be dry, if not a little bit breezy, but well above average still for Marrakesh over the next 5 days or so. Now across the Levant into the Middle East, then a bit of a breeze picking up on Friday. Temperatures still hot, but not quite as hot as they have been. Cooling down in particular a bit further north across Iran with a few showers around there. Further south, though, looking dry and warm, lighter winds through central parts of Saudi Arabia, and it's a dry, sunny outlook for most of our featured cities, perhaps a bit of cloud around at times for Tel Aviv. Bye for now. Hello. The southwest monsoon is a little slow to retreat at the moment, but we are seeing some drier weather for many central and southern parts of India. Let's look at the rainfall accumulation over the next 5 days. The wettest areas will be Bangladesh up towards the northeast of India and across Myanmar. Now, some of these areas could see about 250 millimetres of rain over the next 5 days. So we are expecting some flooding around portions of the Bay of Bengal, but it's looking drier for mainland parts of India up towards Pakistan as well. Temperatures fairly typical really of the time of year, sitting in the mid-30s. 1 or 2 showers around the west coast, and it's certainly down towards Sri Lanka. Meanwhile, cooler and more unsettled weather is starting to spread across Central Asia at the moment. So Friday, some heavy showers for parts of Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan as well. 1 or 2 for the mountains of Afghanistan, but largely dry for Pakistan into the likes of Gujarat and Rajasthan, where that monsoon has now cleared away. A few showers around for the west coast, but heavier, more prolonged ones for the Maldives, and some thunderstorms cropping up for Sri Lanka, particularly towards the south. Here's all that heavy rain, though, piling in on that moist southwesterly wind across Bangladesh up towards Assam as well. We've still got warnings, potential flooding possible. Mumbai looking warm and dry for the next 5 days or so. Dakar, though, plenty of showers, some of them heavy and thundery at times. Heavy showers for Chennai for the next couple of days, but looking drier into next week. Bye-bye. Hello. Typhoon Koinyu made landfall earlier in the week across southern Taiwan, reportedly with a gust of 212 miles per hour. Potentially, that looks like the strongest wind gust ever recorded in Asia. Now, this system's still lingering around. It's slow moving and it's pushing gradually further west in the South China Sea, weakening as it does so, but still some strong winds and some heavy rain down to this system towards Guangdong. Meanwhile, across Japan, the wind's coming in from the northwest, quite blustery and showery in the north, but drier further south, cooler than it has been for central and eastern parts of China. Still pretty wet for Taiwan, so the remnants of that storm producing a few showers and a few showers across the northern Philippines as well, but wet weather holding on for much of Thailand, Myanmar, Cambodia too, drier for parts of Indonesia. Now Tokyo, some cooler weather on the way over the next few days, gradually cooling down, some showers around as we head into next week, heavy showers and thunderstorms for Manila. Now across Australia, temperatures are on the rise towards the west, so some really warm weather here, but after the recent heavy rain and flooding in Victoria, that's cleared away, but cooler air holds on to many eastern areas. So Melbourne, for instance, at just 14 degrees on Saturday, and head across the Tasman Sea, that area of low pressure continues its journey northward. So cooler air filtering in, but a bit more sunshine for the South Island, showers across the North Island. So temperatures dipping down a bit for Perth and some unsettled weather for Auckland. Bye-bye.